content.
Oh,
Stand here.
Oh,
Just stand there. What? That's crazy.
It is crazy. Over here.
It's crazy up in here at Southern California Comics.
That's right, and it's crazy because we're doing our weekly web show, Sundown Rundown.
That's right.
That's right. That's crazy.
I'm Danny.
I'm Rob.
And comics came out this week. Fancy that.
Yeah. Just a quick side note, I 100% of the time am afraid of getting my own name wrong when you say I'm Danny. I literally am always afraid that I am also going to say I'm Danny.
I feel like I need to concentrate when I say my name in this video. Yeah.
Yeah, right? I'm Rob. I'm not anybody else. I'm not Danny. I'm not Matt. I know my coworkers' names. Anyway, new comics. Let's talk about them.
I should start.
You should start.
With a big old number 2.
What?
Called Captain Marvel, number 2.
Number 2 in the house.
I really liked the first issue.
Yes.
I wasn't sure about it at first.
Ditto.
Yeah,
I was hopeful, but
yeah, I was a little iffy on the previous Captain Marvel series, the one where she was in space hanging out with the Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't know. Didn't work for me. I like the previous one. Yeah, I don't know why.
Was it for you? Okay, I dig it.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed. A little too much Infinity crossover, I think.
I can see that.
But this one, Captain Marvel is head of, not Sword,
Alpha
Flight.
Yeah.
Alpha Flight is now like a team that protects the planet from aliens. So really nice art from Chris Anka. Mm-hmm. It's written by people who write the show Agents of Carter.
Yep, that show.
On ABC.
Which is called that exactly thing.
Yes. That's a fun show. This is a pretty good comic. You guys should read it. Mm-hmm. Art's great. Writing's fun. Can't go wrong. Cannot.
Wrong.
Literally cannot.
This is an interesting look, I think. At least for me, it's interesting because of its circumstances. It's a mirror from Image, and it's by Emma Rios and
Hui Lim.
And this was originally supposed to be part of the 8 House series.
That sort of vaguely shared universe of fantasy stories with Brandon Graham and Marion Churchland and other people.
But did it happen that the 8 House series didn't really get much traction or something? Or was it just they decided that it worked better as a standalone?
I think, the way I understand it, Image was like, just do it as an ongoing. Let's ride this out.
That makes sense.
It's still vaguely part of 8 House, but it doesn't have the branding. Either
way, it looks lovely.
Yeah. Let's check out some of that lovely art.
Yeah, it's hard to pick a page. This is exactly the kind of art that I like.
It's got that Nguyen. Not this Nguyen. Dustin Nguyen. That sort of watercolory.
Yeah, I'd say
style.
I'm definitely like a Dustin Nguyen, maybe a little bit Marion Churchland, maybe a little bit of that one artist who you guessed when I said they do cool dark fantasy stuff online.
Who was that?
She did the Yog Through the Woods.
Like Emily Carroll?
Yeah, so you did it again.
What's up?
That's amazing. Anyways, yeah.
It's cool.
Nice fantasy stuff, I like it.
Maybe my favorite release of the week is Kennel Block Blues.
I love that image on the back of the comic.
Oh yeah, that's great. So good. This is issue number 1 of 4. It's Ryan Ferrier, who did Dave, Sons of Anarchy, and Curb Stomp.
And then Dave 2.
And Dave 2. D4VE2. With Daniel Bayliss on art. So this is a fun premise because it's a prison comic, and it's all dogs and cats and other pet type animals. And the main character is a wrongly accused dog, this fellow on the cover, and he copes with his stressful, dark situation by imagining this sort of Technicolor cartoonish situation every time. So the drab reality of prison will turn into basically a Technicolor musical number.
What's great too is every time I say the title out loud, Kennel Block Blues, Kennel, dog, blockade, prison, blues, musical numbers and stuff, and it's just so.
So imagine if The Shawshank Redemption was a Disney animated musical, and you get an idea of what this is about. It's really fun. It's pretty funny.
One of those things you never really knew you wanted.
Right.
But here we are.
Very clever premise. It's a winner. I like it a lot.
It's a winner. I have something that's a tried and true product, but definitely worth your time, and that's the new Spider-Man series, featuring your boy Miles Morales.
The only Spider-Man.
Hey. by Brian Michael Bendis and Sarah Pichelli. And they are the original creative team behind...
Yep. Miles Morales.
Morales, right.
The creators of Spider-Man. Brian Bendis and Sarah Pichelli.
The only Spider-Man.
The only Spider-Man.
And it's great because Miles is an infinitely more interesting character than Peter has ever been.
Yes.
And not only that, but Miles has little, like, imagination dream sequences. And I don't know, like, again, this comic is fun.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, if there was another Spider-Man series, like, it would be alright, but it doesn't have the same sort of character and humor and, you know, Spider-Man-ness as this one does.
Yep.
I like it, it's great.
Well, there is a comic about white Spider-Man, where like he's like a white teenager. It's called Spidey. It's pretty cute.
That's right,
I like that
there
one.
is that one, yes.
It's pretty cute, but like it's not the real Spider-Man. So.
Right. This is a... Look at that costume! How was this... I mean, I realize, you know, if there was another Spider-Man, he was probably created, like, way back in the day.
Yeah.
So they didn't have any idea about, like, designs and stuff like that. But this costume is fire. Like,
It's really cool.
Like, I remember when they first announced it, and I was like, yo, like...
I'm really tempted to pick this up.
It's good. I like it. Miles dealing with school and stuff. Life is hard. Being Spider-Man is hard.
Fighting villains.
Power and responsibility. Yada,
Shocking villain shows up in this. Not the Shocker, who's featured in it, but
Right, but it is a shocking villain.
like a little surprise, a little left
A
field.
little callback to simpler, better times.
I guess
To
so.
a roster of like 100-something characters.
Yeah. It's like we got taken for a ride.
Yes. Yeah,
Good stuff.
that's that.
So next thing we need to talk about is cool stuff.
Yeah, we were lucky enough to pick up some pretty rad stuff lately, and on top of our usual, you know, Golden, Silver Age comics, we do have some. So if you're looking for that, definitely come on in. We managed to get some pretty cool pop culture stuff, which includes these really great IMAX posters.
This is one for The Amazing Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool. The one for Spider-Man 2, Superior.
Yes, 100%.
Like that's dope.
Which is a shame because I personally prefer the costume for the Amazing Spider-Man a little bit more, just because I don't know, I kind of like
Little
the textured
redesign.
look of it. Yeah, but the best one, hands down, to me. I mean, there are more other than these, but this is just a sampling.
Some of our favorites. This Guardians of the Galaxy one is
Those
so
colors,
good. Like so
It's so
bright,
great.
so vivid.
they're really
Cool
amazing.
stuff.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, we've got them up front. IMAX posters, they're $8 each. They're
$8.
really, really cool. Definitely worth checking out. I mean, we got like a bunch of just cool odds and ends stuff. For instance, on top of these posters as well, Danny, if you'd like to grab something from off screen real quick.
Yes,
and
I'll
show
be
it
right
off.
back.
Do. I'll just put my hands here so that the blank space isn't distracting.
I got a blank space.
Here he is. Check this out. This is the
Vader's
Vader's
in.
in. Box set?
Yep, DVD box set. It's like a little house.
Yeah, it comes in Zim's house.
Yep. This thing, but like in real life.
Look how great is that? We got that. We got, I believe, if you're a big fan of Patrick Warburton, we got one of the Tick DVDs.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Just like one disc.
And it's like one DVD case.
Cool.
Of Patrick Warburton. It's great. Who doesn't like Putty?
The guy from those Soup Plantation radio ads.
Yeah, I really get unnecessarily excited whenever I hear him doing an ad for anything because there's no
Mac and
mistaking him.
cheese.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotta love Patrick. But yeah, we've got some cool stuff in. Definitely worth checking out in case you haven't been in a while. And on top of that, we've got some pretty cool events coming up soon. Next weekend, we're gonna have Richard Friend and our very own Chad Kavanaugh coming in to do some signings. They're gonna have stuff. They're gonna be here. You can talk to them like real people talk to each other. And on top of that, we're gonna be having a sale going on as well, a 25-cent comic sale, where we'll have comics for 25 cents, which is pretty self-explanatory.
I like that
Yep.
stuff. When is that?
That we'll let you know for sure on next Wednesday, but I'm pretty sure it is the same weekend.
Wow.
And we're gonna have more information about that in the coming week. So make sure to check our Facebook and
Twitter,
Twitter,
Instagram,
Insta, Luda, you know that. Check that.
that's
Do those
ludicrous.
things. Yeah.
You follow Chris on Facebook?
Do not. Should I?
He posts like all rappers on Facebook. He posts a bunch of meme nonsense.
No.
But like whenever he posts something particularly egregious, he's like hashtag now that's ludicrous.
Oh my god.
It's great.
That's beautiful.
Rappers on Facebook are next level.
Yeah.
They're great at sharing content.
So, that's it.
Yeah.
That's this week. Exciting stuff.
Yep.
Exciting comics.
great Facebook pages.
Great, glorious Facebook pages. So come down to Southern California Comics and enjoy and all of this tomfoolery, shenanigans, all the good stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
See you next week.
No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. So
What?
I'm better than that.
What are you gonna
I'm
do?
not gonna do it. So does I.
Okay.
All right.
You say so. What were you gonna do?